Okay, we've got action. I just want to show you here on a daily for perspective where we're at. Let's go down to the hourly. Have a look. It's a triangle inside of the bigger red ascending bearish channel. And it does appear that the price of Bitcoin is more interacting with the yellow triangle at this point in time. As you see, it broke out the red bottom of the red channel, and it's kind of ignoring it. There's a little, I mean, not, you can still see it's in play here and there, but it looks like probably the pattern traders and the bots and whatever, blah blah blah. It looks like the yellow triangle is in play more than the channel. So now a breakdown and a breakup is basically the same thing right now, right? A breakup out of the yellow triangle is basically going to be up towards the upper levels of the red channel, is where it would probably get rejected up at the white lines there. The top white line here is the all-time high. I don't want to get too involved in explaining things. I want to stick to the subject matter here. This yellow triangle will not go much further without a breakdown or a break up. It's got to break pretty soon, right? Something's got to happen. Let's zoom back out. So, I mean, it's all the way down in the point, right? I mean, rarely do they go that long. This looked like it might have been the breakout 3 hours ago out the top, and it turned out to be a fakey fake. Fakey fake there. There was fakey fake here. This is the hourly chart. Get my magnet off so I can draw a line. And then here's a fakey fake out the top. And this can't go much longer. I mean, it's simply going to be forced to do something eventually. And let's see, as I make this, it is 11:40 p.m. June 2nd, Central United States time. And, I can't imagine this going, okay, so this is Sunday night. It's a Sunday night. The traditional markets will be opening in about, the bell will be like 8 hours from now or so. Early trading, probably 6 hours or so, whatever. Actually, that'll be in Asia. This is going to be like, it's basically Monday. Is the point I'm getting to. Monday, the traditional markets around the world open, and of course, crypto can get wonky on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday is probably where you would expect this to go up or down, and it's going to be. I don't know what's going to be, but it has the chance of being a pretty powerful move. The target on this yellow triangle is $6,000. The red ascending channel, should this have a breakdown, actually has a target of 8,500. So, you're talking about possible 60,000, a possible dump to 60,000 if this breaks down. And, if it's a pump up out of the yellow, the target would be about 74,000. The target would be just a hair over the all-time high. So that's interesting. And I don't know if it's going up or down. I'm still leaning towards down just because I don't think that this is ready to have the parabolic post-halving cycle pump yet. Now, it could, but, a break up from here would suggest that, the all-time high is going to be flirted with, if not broken. I don't know if it's ready to do that, but it could be. I don't know. The next level up, if it were to break the all-time high, the next Fibonacci resistance would be around 84,000. 84,000. That's 84,000. And this is basically all I had to say. This cannot go much longer. Okay, so here's midnight. Here's June 3rd, 12 a.m. Midnight. And how much longer can it go? Here's June 4th. Here's 24 hours right there. That's 24 hours. I've never really seen a triangle. I've seen actually a couple times a triangle kind of go that long, and it just kind of meandered off like this, and it kind of ignored everybody. So that could be a possibility. Who knows? Bitcoin's been acting kind of weird lately, but we've got some volatility back here in the last 10, 12 hours. And interesting, a clear rejection off the top of the triangle after finding support off the bottom of the triangle. And so, I don't know. What I'm watching for is the price of Bitcoin going to spend a lot of time up here in the top half of the triangle? Like if you draw a line here on the triangle, is it going to be up in the top half, which would have, they say, I've never done the data myself, but they say the probability, if it's up in that, is greater, that'll break up, right? And if this comes back down here, and spends time down in the bottom half like this, then they say the probability is a little higher that it'll break down. Now, I don't know if that's going to matter or not, but Monday is coming. The traditional markets will open, so Bitcoin should probably get back to its typical self. As you can see, this was not exactly normal movement for Bitcoin. You rarely see Bitcoin just go flat like that, just no heartbeat whatsoever. Just and now it's back, right? Okay, I don't need to make this any longer. Hope you enjoyed it. This will be breaking out. So I have my money wrapped up in a hedge mode swing trade. I'm long and short, but if I had enough money to make it worthwhile to trade this right now, I would consider. I mean, one way I could do it would be to hedge mode it right now. I could open up, say if I had $1,000 I wanted to play with, say, right now I could open up a $200 short and I can open up a $200 long, right? And if I have the time to sit here and watch, I could just see, this is in essence a stop loss without a stop loss, right? I could just sit here and watch. If I open a $200 short and a $200 long, I still have $600 dry powder to adjust. And but if it starts pumping, well, I close the short, right? And what if the breakout here? Oh no, now I close the long, right? And that's just one way I could look at this, right? Or you could just have your stop. The problem with setting a stop loss is like here. If you thought this was breaking down, right, you would put like people probably put a stop loss right here, right? And on their long, or on their long, right? People long the bottom of this area here, the red and the yellow, and they longed and they put their stop loss here, and it just went down and they got stop lossed out and then it pumped back up, right? That's what annoys me about a set stop loss. Now it's better to go ahead and just take the loss, rather than let it run, of course. But if I had the time and had enough money, if my money wasn't wrapped up in something else, I would probably consider right now taking like 20% of my account, or 20% of the money I'm willing to put in a position, and I would think about putting 20% in a short and 20% in a long, keeping the other 60% for dry powder, and just watch this for the next 24 hours if I had the ability to, but I don't, and that's enough. You play it how you want it. This is probably going to break, and it could have some sizzle and some simmer. There's a couple extra dashes of pepper on there, and hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and as always, thanks for watching.